After watching a video yesterday from John Lindell explaining and just defending me, I just wanted to clear some details. So, first of all,
check out the links in the description for my favorite apparel, Bibles, books, commentaries, and more. Howdy y'all, I'm Brylan. Do I like making 3 videos in a row on the exact same thing? No, I don't. Is that what I'm doing? Yes. If you've seen my last 2 videos, the demonic truth about this church and this megachurch pastor has become dangerous, you would know that it was about this, the Stronger Men's Conference with the dancer and the thing when he took off his vest and then with all the... Well, this set off a firestorm of criticism because this was a Christian men's conference. Christian. You can go see all of this in my last 2 videos. Everything's there. I don't want to rehash everything again. Now, there's been a major update to this story that cannot be overlooked. I do not want this to be just thrown under the rug because there's tons of false information going about that people are just clinging on to and not really finding out the truth of the matter. But there was a ton of false information about Alex Magala, the performer. Here's a video by Alex Magala in his own words, put out just a couple of days ago. This is him explaining if he has kids, if he's a Christian, if he's all these things, all of that information that John Lindell put out in this sermon here, he answers. And I'm going to show you how John Lindell completely 100% misled everybody because he knew that people wouldn't actually look into the information. Hey, would you mind hitting that thumbs up button? It doesn't mean you agree with the insanity, but it helps spread this video out to more people so they can see the truth. So listen to what John Lindell has to say about the sword swallower that performed at the conference. And then I'm going to show you from the sword swallower, Alex Magala, from his own words about how nothing of what John Lindell said about him is true.
But at the conference, and in the days that followed, Mark has repeatedly engaged in sinful behavior. Let's start with Alex Magala, the sword swallower. Alex is a born-again Christian and has been for approximately 10 years. He is married, has children, and attends Mosaic Church in Los Angeles, California, where Erwin McManus is the pastor. While Alex was here, he participated in worship, and when he was taken to the airport, our James River Church host watched as Alex boldly shared his faith with an individual. Yes, Alex, like many Christians, has a past, but he has been made a new creation.
So, I want to show you how this is a bull-faced lie that John Lindell just said with such confidence so that it would quail the voices of those who are calling this out and saying, no, something doesn't seem right here. Alex Magala doesn't seem like a Christian. I mean, all you have to do is look at his social media, and he's hanging out with monks, learning how to change his DNA through meditation. Well, here's Alex Magala's own words about whether he's a Christian or not. Also, there's music in the background. That's not from me. It's Alex did that himself.
Just wanted to say that I owe no explanation to anyone about my faith in God, about what I'm doing, about my past, but just wanted to clarify some details. So after watching a video yesterday from John Lindell explaining and just defending me, I just wanted to clear some details. So first of all, I have no kids. I have a family. I have no kids yet. So that's number one. And secondly, some sources say that I was saved by God around 10 years ago, which is not correct because I'm an Orthodox Christian. So Orthodox Christian means that I get through the ceremony of becoming a Christian as a baby. So pretty much all my family is an Orthodox Christian and me as well. With that said, I had no problem going to attending a Baptist church in Los Angeles, Mosaic Church with Pastor Erwin McManus, primarily because my friends were going there and just in general, there are good people. And in Los Angeles, it's really hard to find honest and just in general good people. And I hope so you find God
That's true.
in your heart, because I know my way of expressing my faith is different. And let me explain just like real quick. That's how I see it. When I perform, I swallow a sword and attempting a death-defying stunt, climbing on top of the pole and then going upside down. The moment when I drop down, that to me is when I give my life to God. And the moment when I stop 1 inch before hitting the ground, that's the moment when I get saved by God.
So clearly, John Lindell is saying things that are factually untrue. You heard it from Alex Magala himself. Alex Magala doesn't have any kids. He's not a Christian. He explains his faith in God as being an Orthodox Christian, where he became a Christian when he was a kid by being baptized, which is not becoming a Christian. And the moment when he gets saved and experiences God is when he's 2 inches from the ground during his act.
Although Mark knows that Alex is a Christian, he has done nothing to quell the furor over Alex's past. Mark could have easily contacted one of his own congregants to find out more about Alex, or even contacted Alex's manager.
John Lindell is claiming here that Mark Driscoll knows Alex is a Christian, yet he still went on to rebuke his performance and call Alex out for not being a Christian. Again, this isn't a defense of Mark Driscoll, but it is a defense of the truth. John Lindell is making a claim here that is 100% false, because John Lindell doesn't even know if Alex is actually a Christian. You know, the reason why this is so important to talk about is because so many people are running with false information. They're sticking up for things that are just factually wrong, and they're literally saying horrible things back and forth to each other about the other person when, well, kind of everybody's been wrong here. You see tons of YouTubers saying that Alex Magala is a born-again Christian. How come people are attacking him? You know, I don't think people should be attacking Alex Magala here, but we also should be careful about defending somebody that, well, we don't really know. And I showed you before in Galatians chapter 2 when Paul confronts Peter. Look, Paul opposes Peter to his face, but Cephas came to Antioch. I opposed him to his face because he stood condemned. Peter was acting hypocritically. Peter was doing things he should not have been doing publicly. Peter withdrew from eating with the Gentiles when the Jews came because he didn't want to be associated with the Gentiles and basically be called out by, well, the legalist Jews. So it was easier for Peter to just be a hypocrite and pretend like he never was associating with them. I'm with you guys. Okay, the Jews are gone now. Hey, Gentiles, I'm back with you. That's hypocritical. It's wrong. And Peter was called out for it by Paul. And not only that, but check out verse 14 down here. Paul called Peter out before them all. It was a public sin, and Peter was called out publicly. But hey, let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And please hit that subscribe button. Join this community. I would love to hear from you regularly. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button as well, you know, when you like this video, to get pushed out to more people, and it would really help spread the truth. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.